It is hard to believe that today we are just 6 days from Christmas. Millions of Americans, of course, are traveling, and the CDC is forecasting that the nation will see 1 million new COVID cases the week of Christmas. The situation with the Omicron variant serious enough for President Biden to speak to the nation about it on Tuesday. And for the second day in a row, New York State has set a record for new COVID cases. And as you see there, people are lining up at COVID testing sites.
Yeah, this as the situation in Europe escalates. The Netherlands orders a snap emergency lockdown. All non-essential stores, bars, and restaurants forced to shut their doors until the middle of January. Now, we learned overnight that Secretary of State Antony Blinken cut short a round-the-world diplomatic tour after at least 3 people on the journey tested positive. And entertainment events taking more hits as Saturday Night Live aired without a studio audience last night due to COVID concerns. Now, all of this is leaving so many people with that unpleasant feeling that we've been here before. And ABC's Marcus Moore joins us from a testing site at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles with the latest. Marcus, good morning.
Gio, good morning. There is very much that sense that we've been here before, but health officials say this time we have more tools in the fight to stop the spread of this virus. And their hope is that people will come to testing sites like this one and will also choose to get vaccinated.
Less than a week before Christmas, deja vu in the U.S., facing another unrelenting surge in COVID cases, now averaging more than 125,000 new cases every single day. At the end of October, the nation was averaging nearly half that at about 64,000 new cases. Soaring demand for testing nationwide, long lines at an at-home test giveaway in Philadelphia, and some stores nationwide are putting a limit on the amount of tests that can be purchased.
As we go into the holiday season, testing is really important so that people can gather safely.
Record-breaking COVID numbers reported in New York. The governor's office saying nearly 22,000 positive cases were reported in a 24-hour period. Wisconsin, meanwhile, has one of the highest case rates in the country, now seeing a testing surge ahead of the holidays.
With what's going on in Wisconsin right now, we're going to get tested now and then we're going to do a rapid test before we leave on Monday.
And Ohio this weekend announcing it's bringing in the National Guard. Hospitals are once again beginning to feel the strain as well. Doctors at Houston Methodist Hospital say nearly half of all COVID patients being treated there are infected with the Omicron variant. That strain seeming to accelerate in its spread across the U.S. and is set to become the dominant variant in the country. Health officials warn that it could be more transmissible than Delta, and Omicron will only add fuel to the fire.
It creates so many more cases that you get more hospitalizations and more deaths. It is really going to hurt our healthcare system.
No sector of the economy or society is immune.
Whoa! Where's everybody?
Keenan, haven't you heard?
Heard what? About the thing that's going around?
Yeah, COVID.
Just hours before the show was set to air, Saturday Night Live pulling the live audience and canceling the musical guest, saying the move was made, quote, due to the recent spike in the Omicron variant and out of an abundance of caution. The show filling the time by rerunning some older skits. The move following some Broadway shows canceling over new COVID cases. And the sports world also taking a hit. Both the NFL and NHL postponing games, along with UCLA's men and women's basketball teams canceling their games because of COVID. And in the NBA, Kevin Durant becoming the 8th Brooklyn Nets player to enter health and safety protocols, now required to submit 2 negative tests before he's able to rejoin the court.
Just a quick word on how this is impacting higher learning. Harvard has become the latest university to announce plans to move to remote learning for most of the students at that school. The university said that they have made this because of the uptick in COVID cases and that the first 3 weeks of the January semester will be online. Janae.
Marcus, as you said, no sector of society or the economy not being impacted by this. Marcus, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.